And we're live now with Collecting Stories, episode 10.
Episode 10.
I'm Tarek.
And I'm Zayd. Welcome to the 10th episode of Collecting Stories. We're joined today by a very special guest. 5-time world champion. Editor of Cat Weekly. Wearer of magical sweaters. My brother, Tarek's nephew, Evan Amundsen.
Wow, that was a great intro. I didn't expect that at all. It's Cat Monthly, but I do appreciate the shout out.
Excuse me.
You know, that's a
Well,
that's okay.
we're very excited that you're joining us today, Evan. Evan is currently in Appleton, Wisconsin, with Tarek. So he's our very special guest, and Tarek is showing them the ropes about collecting cards.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, we're sharing a microphone here, so hopefully this will work out well. The logistics was a bit challenging, but we worked through it. This is our first guest, Zayd.
I know. We should. I feel like we should pop open a bottle of champagne or something. We've made it 10 episodes already.
Right. Will he become a friend of the show? Have you ever heard that saying? The friend of the show?
Ooh, I like that. Or he could be like our field reporter. Or he can go into card shows and report for us.
Okay, but we're gonna ask Evan some questions about collecting here soon.
Yep.
Get some of his collecting stories. But before we do that, we'll start with any pickups.
Yes, I wanted to tell you my pickups, and I actually want to share my screen for my pickups.
Okay.
So you can see it a little better. My first pickup is this, if you can see, Randy Moss 2000 Topps Finest Inherent Fire PSA 9.
Very cool.
It is a very cool card. I love this card. It's hanging up. Have my Vikings collection all going. Speaking of Randy Moss, 1998 Flair Showcase Randy Moss, row 2, PSA 7.
nice.
Just because these cards, it's his rookie card. But I'm looking to get row 1 and row 3 as well to complete that little
that's
set.
very cool.
And then something I bought recently, this Ezra Robinson Hero Series 2025. This is a disc golf card. This is one of my favorite insert sets to collect. I already have 6 of, I think, 15 or 20. And these cards, they run for about $40 to $50 a card. So it's going to be a slow roll for sure, but this is one of my favorites, Ezra Robinson. He's called the Pirate. They call him the Pirate.
Sure.
I don't know if you see any resemblances. And then I'll just keep my segment going a little bit here. These are cards that I want. That I've seen on YouTube videos or just on eBay, and I really want them, but I don't know if I should get them or not. So I'm not really a big baseball watcher. So that's why I'm a little hesitant about this next card. It's a 2024 Bowman Ascension. So that's the insert set. And I just thought these inserts look super cool. And I'll post what this card looks on the Google Photos so everyone can see.
Is that a case hit?
I think it is a case hit. But they're actually pretty cheap. Like you can get some for like $5 or something.
Okay.
So maybe, maybe these cards could get me into watching baseball. Who knows? Maybe the other way around. Maybe I have to start watching baseball first.
That's a cool card, though. I agree.
Have you ever seen these before?
No.
No? Well, I might have to grab a couple. Also, the 2007 Topps Chrome. I mean, I don't know where I was looking at these, but they just look so slick. So
They are cool.
Yeah, it's just so slick, and I don't know. The pictures are great. It's black borders. I think the black borders kind of drew me to this card, to these cards.
And I see you got the Marshawn Lynch there next to the Adrian Peterson, so you picked
Yep.
that up as well. Nice.
Well, I know these aren't pickups. These are some things
Oh,
that
these are the ones
I'm
you want.
thinking
Okay.
about picking up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
the baseball Ascensions, Topps Chrome, and
Yes.
then lastly, this is in my cart as we speak. The Anthony Edwards Supernova, Obsidian Supernova, out of 49. Pink. Out of 49, it cost $37.95, $5 shipping. That's around comps. Buy it now. It's just a sweet card. And don't be surprised next week if you actually see it in my hands.
Well played, sir. Well played. Quick question. Go back to that very first one, the Randy Moss. Is that what? There's a Warwick. It says. Is that Peter Warwick?
Peter Warwick. He's on the back.
Nice.
So the front is interesting. It's like, what is it called when it's embedded or like it's
Embossed?
textured on the front? Embossed? Is that what it's called?
I think so.
So the front is embossed and kind of it has the shine to it, but then the back is like a paper card of Peter Warwick.
Peter Warwick is from my day. Well, I was still in school at the time, I think. I believe he played for Florida State. He was a pretty highly recruited, like, rookie. I don't know whatever became of him. I don't think I followed his career very much.
Cool. I don't know are they both rookie? No, they're not. He's not a rookie in this. Yeah, he's playing for the Bengals for this card. But I got the card mostly for the Randy Moss. Inherent Fire.
Wow.
So that's been my week. How about you, Tarek?
So I don't have nearly as much to show. I bought some cards, but I haven't received them yet. So next episode, I will have hopefully plenty to talk about. Plus, I didn't want to have to take pictures. You know how lazy I am about that. But
Why don't you take pictures?
I did pick up a hockey card.
Okay.
I started watching hockey, and I'm into it. So I picked up a from Anaheim, the Mighty Ducks, Cutter Gauthier, I think is how you pronounce his last name. So I picked up his Young Guns.
Do you have it in hand?
I bought it after he scored a hat trick.
So that didn't answer my question, though.
I do. It's on my desk in the office. I did not think it was worth bringing out here. So.
Okay, that sounds good, though. I don't know him. I don't watch hockey either, but you're doing the opposite. You're starting hockey. You're starting to watch it, and then you're going to buy the cards. I'm going to start buying baseball cards, but then start watching baseball after that.
Yeah, I needed something. I wanted kind of something to watch, and it seemed interesting. I was really getting into it. I had watched it when I lived in Chicago years ago, and the Blackhawks won the Stanley Cup. Started getting back into it, and then I just saw this guy score a hat trick. Thought it looked pretty cool, and went and got his cards. Now I did, as you know, I'm starting to build the set of Panini Combat Anthology, and I did open some wax there.
Yes.
And I, as you know, pulled the Kaboom Francis Ngannou.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that was exciting. I mean, we FaceTimed each other, and do you want to say how many boxes you opened?
I opened 8.
8.
Right?
Yes. How many in a case? 10?
12.
12. Okay. So that's it took 8 boxes to get the Kaboom.
Yeah, but I kept opening some after that because I'm trying to build the set, so there's actually quite a few cards in there I kind of like. So the Kaboom's a great, it's exciting to hit, but there's other stuff I want in there as well.
I mean, it was pretty exciting to see the Kaboom. There's only 10 Kabooms or 15 Kabooms, different athletes in that insert. I don't know what you told me, but there was a particular person.
20, I want to say.
There's a particular person that you did not want to hit, and you did not hit him. So that was good.
I did not want to hit Matt Riddle.
Okay.
He was a WWE wrestler. He now wrestles for MLW. He was one I would not have cared to hit, and I did not hit him.
So that was exciting in it itself, not hitting the thing that he was scared of.
Matt Riddle.
Matt Riddle, if you're listening, we don't
I don't have anything against Matt
personally
Riddle,
not
se.
like you, but it's just we didn't want your kaboom.
You don't want that kaboom.
So
anyways, so
sorry.
we I'm gonna segue into the conversation with Evan because while he was visiting, we were visiting the local Meijer store, and we saw, speaking of kabooms, we saw some Donruss retail on the shelf, and we decided to go downtown hunting.
Nice. Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, long story short, we did not succeed in that, but I think that can lead us into a conversation with your brother.
Well, Evan, let me ask you, how many boxes did you pick up at Meijer?
Well, here's the thing: there were 3 boxes. There were 3 boxes left on the shelf, and I picked up one, and Tarek picked up one, and we took a walk around the store for a bit, and we came to the conclusion that the downtown was definitely in that last box.
Last box. It's always in the last box.
And so he pulled the short straw there and picked up that last box. But we were pretty confident. It was in that. So to answer your question, it was 3 boxes, but it was still a good time, even though there was no big hit. There were a few interesting hits that. And a trade that happened from those boxes.
Let's talk about that in a second. Before we get into that, let's talk about Evan's emergence into the hobby. Let's ask him some questions, and let's talk about how lucky this guy is, which is why I thought we should go down hunting. Let's talk about a little bit about Evan's. Evan, talk to us a little bit about your introduction here into the hobby, how you got started, and where it led you to recently, and some of the recent success.
Oh, some of the reasons. Well, my emergence into this hobby has been through you two. It's fascinating, but currently I'm more so in the ripping wax market myself. I just find it kind of fun and exciting. So I try to set a limit for myself for what I'm willing to spend because it's all a chance, you don't know what
you pick and choose.
I pick and choose. You don't know what you're gonna get. But if I do buy a box, it's always gonna be, I'm gonna rip it. That's just the way I roll.
I love it. I love that.
Anyway,
your first big box was baseball.
First big box was the 2025 Chrome MLB hobby box. I got that on pre-release. I pulled a negative Shohei.
That's Ohtani, if you don't know who Shohei is.
Sorry. We're on a first name basis, actually, is why I just say Shohei.
We call him Mr. Ohtani.
Mr. Ohtani? No, we're much more casual, him and I. But I pulled a negative Shohei. I pulled a silver Ohtani.
So you got 2 Shohei Ohtani. I guess you got a refractor and also a really sought after parallel. I'm not sure if those negatives they're not case hits, but they are. There's a less of a chance you can hit those, and it's a pretty dang cool card.
It is super cool. The it looked dead center. I didn't see. Yeah, and I am new to this, so right off the bat, I didn't see anything wrong with the card, but we'll see what PSA has to say about that.
So you sent it into PSA.
I did. So we're still waiting on that to be graded and sent back. But I'm sure you guys will be the first to hear whatever I do get on those.
And I'm sure they'll have something to say.
I'm sure they'll have something. I'm sure I'll have something to say about it too. Yeah.
That other refractor, by the way, because Shohei got the Mr. Otani, excuse me, got the he got the MVP, so it's part of the buyback program. I think you can get either probably like $40 for that if you.
It is. Honestly, I think I might just keep them though.
Good.
So
I think I'm gonna keep those. I like him too. I like him too much, and he's just a great. He's so fun to watch.
I need to ask a question about the buyback thing, Tarek. Maybe you have more information about that. But since he's grading the card, will they still buy it back graded from PSA?
I imagine they would. I mean, you just take it into a card store, but yeah, I imagine they would buy it back. I don't think the negative. I think that card is probably more valuable as, like, just if you really wanted to, like value the card itself, it's probably worth more than the buyback amount. Meaning, if you sold it, you would sell it more than Topps is actually buying it back for. But the refractor, I don't know. I kind of agree with Evan. I'd probably just keep those.
I mean, he's
Aaron.
yeah.
If it was a base, so I'd probably submit the base stuff, and I'd probably keep any. I mean, I like Otani parallels and stuff too. I'd probably just hang on to those for my own personal collection, I think.
Very cool. So that's the first box you've bought from Topps. Have there been any other boxes from Topps that?
Yeah, so that was my first. That was a pre-release box, and so I'm a little superstitious. So when the base stock Topps debuted for the NBA, I decided to pick up a jumbo box of those, and so I waited in line. I got in within the first. I got in my cart in 5 minutes, and
The virtual line.
The virtual line. No, I was not in any physical line. I was actually supposed to. Yeah, I was working, but I was also in.
That's how you do it. They always.
But that's how you do
they always
it.
release
Especially
it
when
at
they
noon on like
they
Wednesday
drop it
or
at the middle of the
something,
day.
so-
They drop it in the middle of the day. So I was superstitious, and I got that, and I thought to my thought process was, well, this is cool. This is their first year that they're licensed with the NBA in a while, and I think that's a good reason to, justify a $300 purchase. And I went into this knowing, I'm probably going to rip these. I'm not. Yeah, we could talk about reselling and stuff like that. But I knew I wanted to open it. Anyway.
Now talk to us about how you were expecting to receive this box on release day, as most people did, including myself. But 2 weeks later, you still did not have the box.
Yeah,
that was strange.
That was strange to me. And honestly, any normal person would have probably started worrying quite a bit about it. But that did get pushed to the back of my mind for a while. Until another 2 weeks had gone by, and I saw that it said it was delivered, but I did not have any, package in my hands. So I eventually did what any sane person would do 2 weeks later, and I went and I looked at the image that FedEx left of where the box was left, and it did not look like my chair because I don't have any chairs on my porch.
So it didn't look like. It not only didn't look like your chair. It didn't look like the chair that you don't have.
That's my point.
Okay.
So I mean, the address was right. I double checked. Okay. The address on the shipment is right. I live in a weird spot. Apparently, they can't read the numbers on the buildings. I'm not positive what's going on there. Anyway, I thought a nosy neighbor might have accepted said parcel and just never returned it. So I went on a little hunt around the block looking for that chair. And lo and behold, I did find it, and that package was still in the chair.
So 2 weeks after, or how many weeks?
This was 2 weeks after it said delivered, so it was sitting for 2 weeks.
Your $300 jumbo box of Topps flagship was just sitting there in the rain, in the elements,
Unmolested?
Unmolested.
Okay.
Wow.
unmolested. Yeah,
Untouched.
Yeah, no, yep, a virgin box.
Hey, we're rated G here. Come on.
Okay. Whoa. 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 Untouched.
Sorry.
Unripped.
Untouched is good.
Cellophane still there.
Let's keep it there.
Let's.
Okay.
Evan
So,
did not keep the cellophane there. He tore apart that cellophane.
Yep, he sure did.
Anyway, I invited Zayd over, and we FaceTimed Tarek, and we began ripping. And the cool thing about those boxes that I wasn't expecting was there were two pre-release basically
Silver
packs
packs.
of the Topps Chrome for that year. Mm-hmm. And the very first card, or first pack that Zayd ripped there was I think it was 32 of 50 gold Concanoople on-card rookie auto.
Out of 50, gold Concanoople, one of the best rookies in the class, on-card auto, gold Mojo. I ripped that for him.
You're taking credit now.
You are taking
Now
credit.
I am taking. I'm taking credit because
and honestly, good on you, because you realize the gravity of the situation right away. Because I'm so new to the hobby, it didn't hit me.
we slow rolled that card. That was exciting.
It was a loaded box. We can maybe get to that later, but I mean, it wasn't only that, but it was a pretty loaded box.
But I knew who Concanoople was.
You did, and you said right away. Wow,
I said you need to sell that thing right away.
Yeah, you said, wow, he's playing really well. The discussion then became, I don't have an eBay store. I've got no rep there. So you guys, you want to touch a little bit on the consignment place that you guys told me about?
Right. So I think, have we talked about consignment on the podcast yet, Tarek? Or
I think we talked about. I was thinking about doing consignment to kind of get rid of some stuff so I could buy some more stuff. No, we talked about PC Sports cards and DC Sports. I don't know what is DC Sports.
DC Sports 87. Yeah. So these two.
We talked a little.
We talked about it. My first thought was like, I don't know if I'm this comfortable selling this like valuable of a card on my eBay account, and like who knows what's going to happen with shipping, or maybe the receiver doesn't like it, or like they start making a fuss about something. Like, I don't want to deal with that. So Tarek recommended PC sports cards. So we looked them up on online, and their rates were pretty good. I mean, I think $500 if it sells, he gets 87% back. I mean, that's what eBay is, right? 13% they take, and you get 87%. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And then I think $1,000 is like 92% you get back, which is interesting, which could be a totally different conversation, how they can do that with like how they make money.
They negotiate. They do so much volume. Those companies have negotiated better rates with eBay.
Okay. I'm guessing PSA did the same as well.
I'm sure.
I'm sure they have the best. But yeah, so Evan, I mean, I was very excited about the card. So I'm like, the next day, let's pack this up. Let's send it out to PC Sports. So he came over with the card. We put it in a top loader, put some cardboard around it, put it in a bubble mailer. He insured the package, and then we sent it to PC Sports.
We did, and I got an email. So I think we opened it and sent it out on. Was it a Monday?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
I think it was a Monday, and I got an email Oh, maybe it was later in the week. I got an email. It was like 4 days later that from PC Sport Cards that they had received it. And then it was just listed this last Sunday.
Yes, and should we talk about like the prices of this card? I mean, I already. What is it at right now?
At my card specifically,
Yes.
last I checked, I think it was at 400 on, but there were 70 watchers.
Wow.
Yeah.
And talk about the most recent comp, the one that sold the day before yours got listed.
1,500 it went for.
It went for $1,500. So when we sent it in, the last comp was, I think, around $580. And then this card sold for $1,500 once we sent it in. How does that make you feel?
Oh, it's great. I mean, and there's a base paper of the same card that went for 800 yesterday or a few days ago.
On a buy it now, yeah, a base gold. Not the Mojo Chrome out of the silver pack went for 850. So I mean, we're almost marketing this thing right now. I mean, let's get this podcast out there and get. I mean, forget 70 watchers. Let's get 170 watchers.
170
Come on,
watchers?
Yeah.
Do we have 100 listeners?
If we get this thing out tomorrow, we can do it. It's still out there for how many more days?
I think it's 4 more days it's out there. I've been watching it just because I get excited.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. The reason we're so excited about this is because, okay, so this is a good segue into the trade Evan and I made yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
This is what we get excited about, right? So, we talked about how we don't, we love collecting, right? Yesterday, Evan and I made a trade out of our blaster boxes because I really like the bomb squads. He got a Dylan Gabriel bomb squad, which is not a rare card, but I love how the bomb squads look. And I got a Jackson Dart rated rookie, and I also got a bomb squad of Amika, the Buccaneers wide receiver rookie. So I just liked it a lot, and I was like, hey, can I get that bomb squad from you? And I'll trade you the Jackson Dart. And he wanted to pair up the Jackson Dart with his rated rookie that he pulled, the Scattaboo, the Cam Scattaboo.
Nice.
So he's got like that pair up. And I mean, this is like how like we traded back in the day, right? I mean, when you guys were younger, when I was younger,
Schoolyard.
I mean, trading cards that we like, and it the value doesn't matter. We like how the cards look, and they look really cool. I kind of want to build the base Donruss set now after this because I actually don't mind how the cards look.
Donruss.
A lot of people
amazing.
have been.
I love.
It's
Donruss.
a 400 card. It's a 400 card base set.
No,
It's a big set.
Yeah, they got like every NFL player in history.
But also, yeah.
It's like an anthology of the NFL.
They got Bart Starr. They got Fran Tarkenton. They got
Bradshaw.
They got Terry Bradshaw. Like,
I wouldn't be surprised if you start pulling cheerleader cards out of there too. To be completely honest.
Yeah, it's like an anthology of the NFL.
Well, I'm glad they don't come out with Donruss Series 2 though. That would be a lot. But Donruss is like, those are some of the most sought after cards. I mean, those rated rookies are very, very memorable, and people know them.
But if you listen to a lot of podcasts talking about the Donruss, they're like, oh, those cards, they're not even worth anything anymore. And they're not, I mean, so what? They look cool.
Yeah,
I get it. But it's also a hobby, and it's fun to collect. I mean, don't spend as much and get something you like and read through the cards. I mean, I liked, after I sorted out the cards that I bought, I really enjoyed just flipping through them and like looking at the players and looking at some of the older players, some who I don't even know because they're way before my time. I don't know. Just my 2 cents on that.
And that's the same thing with Score. Score and Donruss, I think, are very underrated. Yeah. Well,
It's a collector's set. Let's call it that.
Is it
rather
a
than
collector's
saying
set?
I don't know. Maybe we should start terming it that instead of like a flipper set or a seller set. There's sets that you just want to go out and just build and collect.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of people
cost
want to
effective.
buy, yeah, it's very cost effective. Oh my gosh, you can get the entire set for probably like $100 or something.
If you buy blasters, I bought 2 blasters, and I think I have, we counted it right, almost half, because we got the 1 through 300, we got 50, 50, 50. So that's 150 out of the 300. I don't know about the rookies; they only give 2, so obviously that's would take a little more time. But
Rookies are
I mean,
they have 100 rookies, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yep. And then you only get 2 of the rated rookies per pack, so that would take a little longer. But I mean, you can build that if you can get that far with 2 blasters. You know, you could build the set pretty quick.
Absolutely.
They're very nice sets. I mean, back last year when I just got into the hobby, I bought this collection off Facebook Marketplace, and I think I got 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20 of the Donruss sets. I mean, some of them were like half completed, but I think my 2018 and 2020 are mostly completed.
Okay.
And I mean, like that's when I was in high school, like in college, like watching football and stuff. Like, so I know all these players and everything, and they're very cool. They're very cool sets. And Evan, if you're looking to build another set, I'd recommend that.
We're talking about going and looking for some more. We're gonna continue our kaboom or no
Downtown
hunts.
hunt. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm still kaboom hunting.
You are. Okay. It makes sense. I want to chime in too with another. Okay, I'm into 3 different sets on this trip out here to Appleton so far. Right, it has been a very eventful sports card trip. I'd like to talk a little bit about these Panini Illusions.
Ooh, yeah.
I opened a value box of these and that Tarek gifted me, and I don't know. I like the format of these cards. Not even getting into the inserts yet, which are cool in of themselves.
Yeah.
But the base cards too, with the action shot and then the background shot. Here, I'll showcase just for you to see kind of too. So the action shot and then the background shot of the player, I think that's a real cool layout for those. And obviously, I didn't realize that there are these green variations as well. I don't know if there are any other colored variations.
I'm sure
that'd be
there are.
interesting to find out. But
Oh, I see what you're saying. That's probably a blaster, so a retail exclusive parallel, the green, which is pretty typical for wrestling. The green parallel for wrestling was their kind of retail exclusive.
And they're foiled, so they shine. They have the rainbow color in the light, right?
they are. And I did pull a Trevor Lawrence rookie card out of here with
Dang.
kind of a blue.
T-Law.
Nice. Oh, it's
sparkled.
sparkle. It's speckle.
Yeah, it's a speckle. It's a blue
Oh,
speckle
those are my
there.
favorite. I love the speckle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're cool, right?
Yeah, very cool.
So, yeah, and the inserts are obviously really cool because they're
The acetate,
Yeah,
the
they're
acetate,
translucent.
yeah.
There, it's the see through is really, yeah, it's neat. So,
And you got quite a few of those, actually. You got a few of those acetates. You got a couple of Mystiques, a clear,
yeah.
and an illusionists.
Do they have any super short prints out of these sets?
Yeah, they did. Zayd and I, because he also opened some of the boxes. I gave him a few of those, but I don't remember what they
I
were.
don't remember either. So to boil it down, Evan, you're downtown hunting. Have you seen the downtown case hits yet? Have you looked up the what they look like?
I've seen them.
Do you
I've
like
seen
it?
them. They're super sick.
Yeah,
they're
are
super
pretty cool.
sick.
So he likes Donruss. He's opening Illusions. He likes even the base cards of Illusions, which is a great sign to complete a collection, complete a set. And then what else? Is there another set that you've been opening, or is that what you've gone
Yeah,
through.
so the tops, this was on a whim. This was I was pressured. No, I wasn't. This was my own decision.
We talked about this in a previous episode and how I'm a sucker for these types of sets.
The tops 25 base baseball holiday set.
Oh, the holiday.
So I did pick up a box of those.
That's my influence, sorry.
It was his influence.
I apologize, sir.
No, that's okay. There is one card. There is one card I got that I actually really, really do like. It is a base image variation, Mike Trout, and he's wearing like a Christmas wreath.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So I do. So there was something cool that actually came out of that. This is definitely a keeper for me.
It's so gimmicky. It's awesome.
It's very gimmicky.
He's
It's
wearing
very gimmicky.
he's wearing a necklace of
Christmas lights.
Christmas lights and
yeah.
what are they called?
Yeah, dude, and they have
Garland.
Garland.
And they
yeah.
have candy cane bats and stuff like that, and they have like jingle bells hanging from their. It's fantastic.
It's kind of fun.
Do you know what's funny about that? Because I think I read like a Reddit post, like commenting on their hatred for like why the sports card hobby has gone this way. There's bubblegum bubbles and like candy cane bats, and they were just annihilating it. But I know Tarek loves it so much.
Come on, guys, have some fun in life.
Yeah,
I mean,
have some fun.
grow up a little bit.
Don't buy it if
Honestly.
you don't want it. Like,
It's fun.
It's a lot of fun. I don't know. So
I also got an ornament insert. That was a bit weirder. I didn't know how I felt about that one.
I think that's every box. They
Every
give an
box.
ornament.
Yeah, it's basically just it's a cardboard kind of.
I would hang that up on my tree.
Would you?
If you leave it here, I will.
I think I'm gonna leave it for you.
Okay.
Then. I think you can hang it up on your
so
tree.
are all these boxes you got from Meyer? Okay, so and he nodded. yes.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot that I'm.
Is there at Meyer? So in Fort Collins, we don't have a Meyer. Is there a limit to how many boxes you can buy?
No.
No. Okay.
There was on Pokemon cards.
Oh, okay.
There was specifically a limit at this Meyer on Pokemon cards.
Okay.
But none on the. I did not see any for the sport cards.
Okay, that's fair. I mean,
The shelves are pretty full of.
Yeah,
the
they
sports
were pretty full, and they restock tomorrow, and we were just there today, and they were still pretty full. Obviously, no more. They didn't restock the Donruss, otherwise we would have picked up some more, I'm sure. But
That was the first retail I bought in like a couple of years. Actually, other than I take that back, I did buy Panini Prism WNBA from there. So that's the only other thing I bought.
I think we bought a couple of things there too. No, we might have decided
You
not
did.
to, or I did.
You were looking at I think Revolution basketball because they have the horizontal kabooms, and we were going to go kaboom
Oh
hunting.
right, we were gonna go kaboom hunting.
Well, you were.
Well, yeah, those case hits are really hard to get.
If you would have asked me today, I might have gone kaboom hunting too.
Oh,
After
is
I
he
got
gonna
this
order
one kaboom, I became a kaboom simp.
a kaboomer?
a kaboomer.
Have you learned how easy it is to change my mind? Like I was against PSA, now I'm for PSA. I was against kabooms, now I'm for kabooms. It's
But watch Tarek get back like a PSA like 6, and then he's gonna hate PSA again.
Oh, should I talk about my Stefan Castles? Oh my god.
Hey, go ahead.
Oh my god. Actually, so I guess I lied earlier when I said my first box. Well, my first box from Topps was the MLB and the
That was your
NBA
first
cards.
hobby.
That was my first hobby boxes. Yeah, I did get some. I got some. What do you call them?
Blaster
Mega.
retail.
Blaster retail
retails.
product,
Yeah.
And I ended up. I ended up from one box getting a silver and a pink ice Stefan Castle cards, and then I ended up from another box getting a red. I think it was a retail parallel Stefan Castle.
And the pink was from here at Meyer, or no, it was from that card shop. It was from the.
It was from a card shop. Yeah, it was a small card shop.
And I saw that pink. It looked good.
It looked great. Yeah, and we even used a little tool to measure the edges and
I gave it my checks. Yes.
Yeah, and he gave it his checks, and so I sent all 3 of those in to PSA for grading, because I think at the time a 10 was going for like $350 or so. Great. Yeah, and so I justified the shelling out the payment to PSA because it looked good and it looked like it could score a 10. But lo and behold, no, I got 8s on the pink and the silver, and I got a 9 on the red.
An 8 on what Tarek graded himself?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's what's held me. So, you were asking a couple of episodes ago, I think, am I going to finally put together my submission? And afterwards, I did put together my submission, and I was ready to do, and it's still sitting on my shelf because I still am not convinced that it's worth it. I'm trying to talk myself into it. Maybe I just got to look them over again and just pare down anything that I think might, I've submitted before and I did really well, all 9s and 10s, but I'm getting nervous now when I look at stuff. Like I feel like I'm seeing things, like things pop up, and I wonder to myself, is this a flaw? Is this a flaw? So I'm almost to the point where I feel like I'm overthinking it, and it's taking some of the fun away from it.
That's one thing we don't want to happen. We do not want to take the fun out of sports card collecting. So if it's not fun to look at these cards and it makes you nervous to send to PSA, I say don't do it.
I think I'll do it at some point, but I'm going to go through my filtering process, and then I have to somehow, in my own mind, decide ahead of time how I'm going to deal with the fallout. If I'm this picky about it, and I'm being as picky as I am, so we'll have to see. But right now I'm in a holding pattern. Let's put it that way.
Well, once you reveal the cards, you might need like a case of beer ready or something to kind of.
I always have a case of beer.
I think my new strategy is just to I'm just gonna send them into Tarek first and have him verify it, and then if they get below a 9, I'll just blame him.
That's the collecting stories business. It's Tarek's check first, and then he sends them into PSA.
I think that's great. I think anyone who listens to this podcast too, I think you should send your cards to Tarek first.
I could start a business.
You could start a business.
He's ready to start a business.
So, I want to just jump into another thing. So today we were at a company meeting, and while we were there, this is going to segue into the question I wanted to ask you. The Topps Chrome basketball came out, and I leaned over to Evan, and I showed him on my phone during the meeting, and I got in within the first minute. They were sold out. Evan got in shortly after that. They were completely sold out. The jumbos went at $700.
Holy.
Okay. So I want to ask you a question, Zayd, because I've been thinking about this a lot, and we're going to open another repack tonight. I want to do that as well from IO. We've been doing that, and because I've been thinking about it a lot. The question I wanted to ask you: how many packs were in that jumbo box? Maybe was it 10 or?
I think it was 10. 10 of like 36 cards each.
Okay. And most of those cards are worthless. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest; they're not worth the chromium they're printed on.
Okay, so
they're going to be
the jumbo box is the most expensive. Hobby box is a little less expensive. Is that right?
$400 for the hobbies.
It was $375 or $369. I can't remember, but it was close to $4. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question already, but go on with.
Go ahead. Start with your question.
Have jumbo boxes always been a thing? Because I don't remember.
Yeah, they for a while. It's the jumbos have three autos.
But it's only a Topps thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so
it's their SKU. It's their SKU. Yes, if that's what you're asking. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's why I'm not too familiar with jumbo boxes because I haven't bought a lot of Topps things.
So everybody has different SKUs. So like Topps they have their jumbo, they have their hobby, they have their, now they are relatively recent in terms of, yeah, I mean, like between 2000 and 2010, there was really only hobby and retail. Now they have different SKUs like Breaker's Delight and hobby
Okay.
and jumbo. So Panini had their own thing, right? They had First Off the Line, and which had exclusive parallels, and hobby, which was basically a hobby with some different exclusive parallels. It was called First Off the Line. And then they would have like hybrid, or they have their undercard for I know for wrestling it's called undercard. I think for basketball it's called fast break. These are just different variation SKUs of similar things with different parallels.
Okay, that cleared it up. So it's $700 for the jumbo box.
So my question is here, if you're talking 10 packs, you're talking about $70 a pack. And we agree that unless you get the Con Canoop or you get some big hit, basically most of those cards are going to zero, right?
Are we positive it's only 10 packs?
36
we
cards a
can
pack.
check it.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Do you
360 cards.
Do you want to check that, Zayd?
So 36 cards a pack. So let's say half of those.
Hang on a minute. Let's
verify.
Tax Home 2025 jumbo box.
I didn't realize it was 36 cards a pack. I thought it was like maybe.
Check eBay. They're all on sale already.
They're right here. Overview, description. Okay, 12 packs. Fine.
Okay, well,
we're still close. Okay, we're close to $70 a pack.
Oh, I gave out completely invalid information. It's 11 cards per pack for 12 packs per box.
So half of those cards are going to be base cards. Maybe 3 to 4 or 5. 3 to 5 cards are going to be inserts. You're not guaranteed a numbered card in each of those packs.
No, you're guaranteed a certain number of parallels per box, I think.
Per box. But you are guaranteed 3 autos though, which is, I mean, that's nothing to. But God, $700 for a jumbo box.
That's yeah.
So can I run my experiment by you?
Yeah.
A little bit of a thought exercise, if you will.
Sure.
And I was never, how I switch, how I change perspectives pretty often, right?
So this is today's perspective.
Well, let's just say I'm trying to be provocative, right?
Okay.
People complain about these repacks, right? But at least you're getting, I mean, even the kind of repack I got last time, which was in and of itself not worth a lot, but it was still a Wembanyama PSA 9, right? The grading itself is worth, if I would have graded that card, the plastic is worth $20. Mm-hmm. Are these repacks really that bad of a deal? I mean, is taking a shot at a repack for $25? Again, I'm purposely trying to be provocative here and just using this as a thought exercise and trying to get some people worked up. But
sure,
I started thinking to myself, is going and buying one of these digital repacks really so crazy when you see people doing this or going into break? Is it really that crazy that people are doing that, considering that you're going to buy a $700 box and there's a 95% chance you're not going to get?
Well, let's put this
$700
even more into perspective, because you couldn't even get the $700 box.
He's right.
You're right. So I would have to buy it on the secondary
You would have
market.
to buy double that. You would have to buy a $1,400 box for 13 packs, 36 cards per pack, or 12 packs, 36 cards per pack.
Excellent point.
That's what's insane. I mean, all of it is insane. Don't get me wrong. All of it is insane. We are insane people for being sports card collectors and stuff. But yeah, so you're just for the repacks. So when we did Collector.io and GameStop. Both of them had similar odds So we bought a starter pack for $25, a fourth. So we have 25% chance of getting over $25 value.
Yes, that was that. I think that was. Yep.
For both
You
of
nailed
them.
it. Yep.
And you're going to get a $20 value either way because it's going to be graded either way.
Or close. Yeah.
Or close. I mean, of course, like I've bought graded cards for like $10, but those are big deals and stuff.
I mean, if you want something for your collection, right? If you're a collector and you want something for your collection, are you better off going after a repack? Because if I'm a collector and I just want to collect, I'm much happier buying that repack for $25 and getting that PSA 9 Wembanyama and putting it in my collection than I am going and buying, let's say, even a $35 blaster box, but certainly
Yeah.
than buying a $700 hobby box and getting skunked.
Right.
And you're right. We could probably do the math if we wanted to, or we could ask ChatGPT to do the math of trying to figure out if we bought $700 worth of these repacks, what we would get versus buying a seven.
You're right. I mean, like I think we've said it before. If you rip boxes, you will lose money.
Should we do that? Should we, for one episode, actually buy $700 worth of repacks and see what it would get us versus?
I mean, the chances are better. The odds are way better with that than if you buy a box. That's really interesting, Tarek.
I'll pony that up for just for the experiment. Can I
So-
write that off as something? Can our podcast become a business
For the
and I can
podcast.
write it off as an
Yeah.
expense?
Yep. So the IRS doesn't get us or anything with that. What you were when you were talking about all that stuff, something that came into my mind. People might start breaking repacks.
They already do. So they have that on Fanatics Live right now. They have a repack break thing. I don't know much about it. They talked. It came in like Fanatics is the one promoting this, but yeah, that's
serious?
already happening. Yes.
So you can
Not
buy
to the
into, let's say, a Victor Wembanyama or something, and then they'll break what $700, let's say $1,000 worth of repacks. And if you get
No, you just buy into their repack like it's a basketball repack, just like you do on Courtyard, but it's being sold through Fanatics versus like Courtyard. Fanatics has their own repack type of thing.
Okay, I don't understand. So what I'm thinking about when I'm saying break repacks is someone is streaming, let's say on Courtyard.io, they're streaming that thing, and then someone buys into the break for the specific player.
Oh. Yeah, no, there's nothing like that.
I'm thinking there could be. I mean, I feel like people would do that. I feel like people would try to pull that off. Because let's say you buy a bunch of repacks, some $25, some $50 repacks, and it would be interesting. You might have to like buy into a specific team for basketball if they're breaking basketball repacks. But then they rip all these repacks and they send them out and they're PSA graded cards.
It's hard. You'd have to know what's in the repacks. That's the problem. But you can actually buy into a repack break where they, you buy into, there's like 10 repacks there and you buy pack 1, 2, 3, and then the breakers will break them. You get a number 1 through 10, and then that's the repack number you pick, which is similar. It's just going through like Fanatics Live to break versus going on like a Courtyard.io. So they are doing that kind of thing. In order to break a specific player, you'd have to know to some extent the odds of. You'd have to know that player's actually in the repack for one thing.
That's true. That's why I'm saying team. Like you can get people from every year from a specific team. If it was the Hawks or something, like you could get a Hawk from the 90s, or you could get one from present day. So, yeah.
But
overall.
But anyway, sorry.
overall, I'm gonna say, yeah, I think your odds are probably a lot better buying $700 worth of repacks than a $700 mega box, or what is it? A jumbo box.
Jumbo.
It kind of, I don't know. It just kind of came to my mind it was just a thought experiment, and I was kind of thinking through it. Not that I'm going to do it. Although, like I said, we might, I mean, it'd be a fun thing. I certainly wouldn't necessarily do it as a collector. But it just kind of
It's getting you
a little thing that went through my mind.
It's getting you thinking. That's definitely sure.
With that in mind, should we break?
Sorry, what?
Should we rip a repack here?
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Evan thinks of the repacks, since he's like a professional card ripper. That's kind of what he does.
Should I have him push the button since he's so lucky? Should I have him push the button on the
100%. Yeah.
These guys are trying to take my luck away from me. They're trying to
100% you should press the button.
Take it any way we can. Okay, what do I got to do here? I got to share my screen, right?
Yeah, you got to share your screen.
All right. Where's share screen? Evan, do you see it here? Desk view? Oh, there it is. Thank you. Share entire screen. How could I share?
That's fun.
Okay. Well, I'm going to share my entire screen.
Okay.
All right. So we are on courtyard.io. Have you been claiming your points? I've been trying to do that.
Oh, I've forgotten to do that.
As someone who's never used this site before, tell me a bit about what this is. Maybe the rest of your
I'm going to let Zayd do
he'll let me do it. So, yeah, there's a lot of sites. There's Courtyard.io, GameStop, and I guess Fanatics, maybe they have repacks. So what they do is they buy back PSA graded cards and they put them in these odds pool. So you can buy a $25.
I'll show him as you're talking.
Yes, please. You can buy a $25 pack for a starter pack or something, and then you get these odds of getting like a $100 card back or a $50 card back or something.
That's really interesting, actually.
And they'll send you the card, or you can like vault it with some sites. You can do that.
Or you can sell it back to them.
Or you could sell it back to them.
For them to repack once more.
And then the dollars will go back into my wallet so I can put it into another pack.
I'm curious to see how this works.
Well, I'm about to show you.
This is a really interesting and it's also very shiny. And as someone who likes ripping wax, this is
Yes. It is very
so
shiny.
Zayd zipped. So GameStop has this too, and Zayd did a GameStop repack last time. So in this pack, this virtual pack that you're seeing on the screen, there is a graded card, and these are the odds of it being of a certain value. So most likely, 60% chance, 68% chance you're gonna get less than your expected value than what you're actually buying.
which I mean it's a business. Yeah, they got to make
But there's a looks like about a 32% chance that you can get something more valuable.
But
you can always keep you can get a card that's only $15, but keep it.
Yeah.
Have it mailed to you.
very cool.
They're showing a vending machine, but it should be a slot machine. That's what it is.
I mean, ripping is it's the same thing.
All right. So I'm going to say buy now.
Oh, okay. $25 card, starter basketball.
Were you doing basketball?
No. Let's go back and look. Actually, I'm going to let you pick.
Oh, I get to choose.
Except we're not doing Pokemon. I don't
know.
No,
we don't need to. We don't need to.
I want to do a
Pokemon.
sport.
I would like to do football. I think football would be fun to do.
Football.
Yeah, football.
Okay, $25. Or should he go for the $2,000 diamond tier?
I don't know, Tarek. It's your money.
Well, we're under my account, so let's not do that.
Okay. That sounds fair.
The odds actually. Oh no, it's still 62%. They just spread it out differently. All right, so I'm gonna click on starter. I might try 50 sometime, but let's just do
Let's
this.
just start. Let's start with 25. Start
We're
small.
still starting.
Baby
Hey,
steps.
hey,
He's a
Baby
starter.
steps. We'll work our way up to that $2,000 one.
All right. So I'm gonna say buy now. I'm gonna use my wallet.
Okay, it's coming out of the vending machine. Ooh.
Now, oh, they're authenticating the slab. Okay, so now this is where Zayd liked this part. You're Evan. Zayd liked this part better. Is that on GameStop it opens it right away. Here it gives you the screen.
You can simmer.
Yeah, you can simmer. You
can kind of decide.
You decide whether or not you've already purchased it. Like you're gonna have to. You've already spent the money.
But
at
it
this
is
point,
Schroeder. It is
You can
Schrodinger's
hypnotize the
pack.
pack.
Did Tarek today say that I said that? It's Schrodinger's pack. There's
Schrodinger's
always
pack.
yeah.
Cat.
No, but pack in this
pack.
case.
Oh, okay.
Because
Right. That Victor because we're on speaking terms also. I go by Victor here.
Very existential here.
no, but
Yeah.
that card in there it's changing right now
He both exists and doesn't exist at the same time
until you open it.
until you open it. I said this exact thing to Tarek.
Are we brothers,
I kid you
Evan?
not. We might be related.
Oh my god.
We should get a DNA test after this. We really
should do it.
And they're both. You're both. Let's be clear. You're both my nephews. That's how the math works.
Wait.
All right, Evan,
All right.
you pick the time.
Okay, so but actually with a computer, they certainly could be changing this thing in the background.
They could. That does creep me. I don't know if I trust that 100%. I'm going to be completely honest with you.
That's cat. That's
As a programmer, I just know.
So yeah, that validating slab might have been just a pop-up.
Okay,
they
so
just
what
got
happens next? You just click to
I
reveal.
mean, as
and
the
then-
pack is wiggling one way and another, it could be changing the card.
Oh,
that's
there's a
in there.
downtown. Oh, there's a kaboom.
there's
base.
something happening in the background too. Is that the vending machine? That we're
Yeah,
looking
they're
at?
just telling us there's more cards
there's
back
more
there
cards
if we
back
ever
there
want
if
them
we
later.
You know, the packaging is very pretty. Also, I will. Even though it is virtual, it's not real packaging.
So GameStop, if you're listening,
That's very pretty.
fix that. Fix that up with your
Yeah,
site.
we need the pack waving back
I'm
and
sure
forth.
they're
very
listening. I'm sure
slowly.
everyone's listening. Zayd. They're all listening to it. Right?
I'm talking like everyone's listening. All right, Evan.
Oh, am I clicking? Am I clicking
Click
to reveal?
Just nailed it. You better get it right.
Okay, here we go.
All right.
Go.
We're gonna do it slowly or quickly. Is it?
Whoa, Cam Ward.
Oh,
Oh.
Can Ward 9.
what is
Oh,
that?
what?
Ooh, it's a Prism Draft Picks PSA 9.
Oh.
It's not good. It ain't good.
Uh,
I can sell it
Evan.
for 1080.
Ooh, so really, you just lost $15.
I'm gonna sell that right away. I'm not even.
Yeah,
gonna wait.
don't
So
even
really you
don't
just-
even look at it. And they take a service fee of 5%.
They take a 6% service fee for buying it.
I'm
back.
gonna give them that for buying it back. That's how little I wanted
Wow.
that card. I could have shared it on X though.
Okay.
We don't
So,
want that.
I guess we know that the ripping power does not translate into virtual.
Yep. We verified that.
Evan, they were changing it. They were changing it while
they
it
were
was
changing
wiggling.
it. They were changing it.
We had a downtown in that pack before, but they changed it to a Cam Ward draft pick.
This is an interesting concept.
Maybe if we get bigger, we'll get loaded packs. As a
Oh, yeah.
platform. As a platform.
It's
If
like them sending us, yeah. We
right
need
now
to be,
they don't know us yet.
we need to become better influencers.
Hey, I'm not accusing. Hey, come on. This is all just we're talking.
We're just
It's an
talking,
interesting.
everyone.
I
just
like it.
talking
I
here.
I like the idea.
Well,
I like.
speculation of what
I'm. You
there can
know.
always be some hijinks going on.
Yeah.
I don't believe it, but there could be.
What are you talking? What's going on? What are you talking?
Hey.
Okay, so let's overview. So 3 packs in, we haven't hit anything above value.
And
So we're
well,
due. We're due next time.
and the listeners will have to wait.
Oh yes, the listeners
They'll
will
have to
have to
wait.
wait.
Once Here's what I say, Zayd. Once we hit on the 25, we move up.
So we just keep.
Yeah.
Are there limits that you're setting?
I'll set them once I feel like I need to.
Okay.
Right now, one time, right now, $25 a podcast is not that big a deal.
Okay.
That's
So
true.
it won't be a problem until it's a problem.
Until we get to the $2,000 pack,
Yeah, it
then
might be an issue, but at that point you'll have enough listeners that it won't matter.
Yeah, we'll be
probably true.
we'll be begging the listeners for money to to rip these packs. Hey, maybe we'll give them away. Oh, no, we won't give them away. Hey, maybe we'll give them away if we. Why not?
Well,
We'll have to organize ourselves as an entity a little bit differently, but yes, I would.
Sure.
We can talk about that as the platform grows, the Collecting Stories platform.
yeah, and in the meantime, I just wanted to thank both of you guys for allowing me to be a part of this episode.
Friend of the show, Evan.
Friend of the show.
Friend of
Brother
the show.
the nephew.
Brother of the
Relative
nephew.
of the show.
Yes, thank you, Evan, for
Relative
coming
of the
in.
show.
We're gonna make you friend of the show.
Coming
Friend of
and
the show.
giving us insight about what your perspective is on collecting these cards.
And like I said, he's given me a lot of. I mean, just the trade. I mean, that was so exciting for me to make that basic trade. Just brought back a lot of memories about and excitement about what the hobby is, and how much fun it can be just to collect cards that look cool
And make stories.
And make stories. I mean, really, it's the journey. It's the journey.
In the meantime, go watch that eBay listing. I want to see 100. We're going to be able to track how many people are actually listening to this by how many people go watch that It's a Concanoopal Chrome 2025 Topps basketball out of 50, and they didn't put the mojo in the listing. So
They didn't put the mojo in the listing, but it is a mojo, and it's an on-card auto.
and
No
it's-
sticker. No
and it's
sticker.
listed by PC Sports Cards.
BC Sports Cards. Yep.
Go take a look, everyone. Get excited with us, and we'll give you an update next episode. All right.
We
Well,
sure will.
that's a good time to stop. What do you think, Tarek?
I think it's great. Do you want to sign us off?
All right, everyone. I hope everyone has a great night or morning if you're listening to us in the morning. And I hope everyone... I don't know why I'm hoping everyone is having a good... goodbye, everyone. we should have Tarek sign off next time.
I'll sign off next time.
Okay.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, everyone. Bye.